Hello everybody and welcome back to another MCU review. I am Steph Koza, going a little crazy. Almost at the end though. I have this one and then one more. And then I'll be done reviewing every single Marvel movie in the MCU. I say that because I've already reviewed everything else after Ant-Man. That's when I started making videos. Can you believe it's been that long? Anyways, the Avengers, Age of Ultron, the second Avengers movie, the Avengers movie of Phase 2. In my humble opinion, not as good as the Avengers 1. I think this movie was pretty all over the place. This is also directed by Joss Whedon, who did the first Avengers movie. I think he just kind of fell apart during this movie. I don't really know what happened. It just wasn't really working out. And I think one of the reasons is because there are so many characters now. There were so many people introduced in this movie. We got Vision, we got Ultron, we got Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver. There was a lot of stuff going on in this movie, a lot of characters trying to be developed all at once, including old characters like Black Widow and Hawkeye, and there's just this huge like backstory exposition thing going on, and I feel like it really weighed down the movie, and there was just a lot of focus on a lot of things that made it hard to focus on any one thing, you know? I feel like I didn't really have anyone to root for in this movie because I kind of was annoyed by everyone. Like, Tony Stark was annoying. He was being a dumbass. He kind of fucked up a lot of stuff. This is like that movie where, you know, in the first Avengers movie, they're all coming together and they're all happy and everything is great and they're like, yeah, we're a team. And then in the sequel, you like have to cause some kind of problem, so they have to like all be disagreeing and all be doing that predictable, like, we're not a team anymore, we have to get back together kind of thing. You know, it's very predictable, very expected, and I don't think it was done super well. I think this movie definitely had some great moments and some great writing, and there were, like, this isn't a bad movie, it just was definitely not as good as the first Avengers movie, and it felt very weak. And whereas the first Avengers movie, I feel like I can quote a lot of things, I have a lot of favorite scenes and favorite moments, in this Avengers movie, I couldn't really give you anything. Like, I can't think off the top of my head, like, what my favorite line is, or what my favorite moment is. I think it was a bit more forgettable than the first one. And again, it is in that height of, like, people not caring about comic book movies as much anymore, and everything being a little bit too oversaturated with comic book movies, and I feel like this was just, I don't know, I just feel like Phase 2 was not a good time. Nothing good happened. I think what I was most excited about was Vision. Vision is awesome, super cool, I love his character, and I love that he is Jarvis, or kind of Jarvis. I don't know, that just really excited me when I first saw it, and still excites me, and I think it's dope. I feel like the whole plot with Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver was kind of out of nowhere, felt a little bit forced, and felt very rushed. Like, I didn't really care about either of them that much by the end of the movie, so when Quicksilver, like, dies, I should feel something. I didn't feel a thing. I was just like, what? Why did you kill him? What? I also just really prefer Evan Peters as Quicksilver in the X-Men movies, I'm just saying. But yeah, this movie was a comic book movie, a stereotypical action-packed popcorn flick comic book movie. I think its biggest problems were that it was just, the pacing was very bad. The balance of story and drama to action to plot, I don't know, it was very off. It felt kind of long, didn't feel that important. I don't know, I just wasn't my favorite movie. I'm gonna give it like a 3.5. Yep, 3.5 out of 5 for this guy. It also didn't have that excitement that the first movie had. Like, Avengers 1 was such a great, exciting moment and such a milestone in comic book movies. This one was just like another one. It was just like, here you go, here's another Avengers movie. And I was like, I don't know. It didn't have that excitement that like Infinity War has, or that the first one had, or even Civil War. That had a lot of anticipation. Like, Avengers Age of Ultron, I feel like it just was kind of forced. It came out of nowhere and it was just like, we gotta do another one, let's go. I don't know, man, that's just what it feels like to me. Let me know what you guys think of this movie. Tell me all about your thoughts. I would love to hear them. But before I do, I have to review one more movie. So, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna go review Ant-Man, and that will be up shortly, and then I will be done, and then we can get hype for Infinity War. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Steph Koza, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!